Good afternoon. I'm just jumping on real quick and I'm gonna make this video short and sweet because I don't have much time. I am jumping into my next session online. I want to say it starts at 1:00 p.m. Yep. Got a coaching session at 1:00. And I have entitled this Dating Over 40 Part 3. I have actually done 2 other videos on this. Okay, so you need to head on over to my YouTube channel. You need to look for Dating Over 40 Part 1 and Dating Over 40 Part 2. Okay, I'm gonna make this one short and sweet because, this just is what it is. So people over 40, my advice to you is to stop following behind these stupid younger people. That's your problem. You want to do what 18 to 30, 35-year-olds do. And it's got you, they leading you off a cliff. Okay. You all, most of y'all, 40, 45, 50, 55 and above, most of y'all are old enough to know better. Okay. You're participating in this much younger, much more foolish type of behavior that these younger people are doing. Most of y'all know better. So I have never seen a time in history where the younger generation is influencing the older generation as I have now, especially since 2020. 2020, Generation X, some millennials, definitely boomers. Like if you 60, if you 65, and you find yourself texting all the time, you're the problem. You're the problem. You have lived longer without a phone than you have lived with a phone. You dumb. You stupid. Okay? I'm gonna do this. This the time I am gonna follow the younger people and just call y'all dumb, because that don't make no sense. Why are you doing what people many years younger than you? Why are you following them? Why are you doing what they're doing? So this is my advice to everybody over 40. If you want to find genuine, true love, if you want to get married, if you want to have a genuine, real connection with someone, stop following these younger people. Stop doing what they're doing, because, all you have to do is look around, look online, look on social media, look on the internet, look on YouTube, and see that they don't know what they're doing. They are not getting good results. And you keep doing what they're doing. That don't make no sense. So here's my advice to you. I just need you all to do what you did when you was 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 25. That's it. Do what you did then. Start doing that now. And see if you can get those same results. So you got to stop listening to this modern day culture that is telling you that what you did back then, that it don't work that way no more. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's the problem. Y'all keep listening to modern day people. Oh no, people don't do that no more. People don't meet at church. People don't meet introduced through friends or at their house. People don't meet by walking up and approaching. People don't meet out at places. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Whatever you did then will work just fine now. Stay off these stupid dating apps. If you are over 40, and you find yourself on a dating app, you are old fool. You are old fool. Look, y'all, my ex, who's 60 years old, had the audacity to tell me, oh, I tried online dating. And I'm looking at him like, you still an old fool? Are we for real right now? Why can't you do what you did? How about this? You don't even go. Look, if you 60, you ain't even got to go back to when you was 18, 19, 20. How about you did what you did when you met me? That was what, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago? How about you just go back 8 years and do exactly what you did when you and I met? And now you're resigned to going on dating apps at 60? I can't make this up, y'all. So We old heads, we have to start leading again. And that's a big part of what my platform is about. I am not going to take no advice from no 25-year-old, no 30-year-old, no 35-year-old. I'm not going to watch no podcasts from somebody 28 years old that don't have my life experience, that don't have my level of wisdom. And now I'm listening to them and following behind them. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense at all. How about you dig inside of you? How about you go back to when you first met your first spouse or you first met your boyfriend or girlfriend and the love was real, right? The love was real, y'all. Why don't you go back and do that, right? Take care of yourself, spritz on a little cologne, approach people when you out and smile and all of the things. Why don't we go back to that? Because it's just downright sad. It's downright sad. You got 60-year-old plus people on dating apps. And I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. So if you are old head and you on here or you see this video, you 40 plus, what I'm asking you to do is dig down deep inside of your soul. Okay? Remember. That's all I'm asking you to do is literally remember how you met your first girlfriend, your first boyfriend, how you met your first spouse. And do that. Do just that. Do exactly that. I have told y'all time and time again, I have never met a man on a dating app ever that I have had a true, genuine connection or relationship with. Never. And so that tells me that whatever has happened in the past is indicative of the future. It's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing because guess what? It's working for me. However I've been meeting men thus far, that's what I'm going to keep doing. However I have been getting in relationships just far, that's what I'm going to keep doing. What you do to win her is what you do to keep her. Okay. So what you do to win her is what you do to keep her. Precisely. I agree. Now, history has told us that men struggle. They really struggle with that because you all are so, you're so competition oriented, right? You see winning a woman's heart as a competition. And once you do that, you take your foot off the gas. That's what most men tend to do. You take your foot off the gas. So usually when I see a big dupe, it's usually from the man to the woman. That's one of the bad habits that men have in relationships is they start taking a woman for granted. They start neglecting her. They take their foot off the gas. He said, and each year you do something different. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. But men have a history of, they don't keep their foot on the gas. So whatever it is they were doing to actually get a woman to be their woman, they like I said, once they win the prize, they then go on to another competition. And that's not necessarily another woman. Sometimes it's work. Sometimes it's hobbies or interests or friends. It's not necessarily another woman. So today it is. There are men out there that live for the honeymoon period. Once the honeymoon period is over, they do go on to another woman. They're like, check the box. And now, I'm going to move on. Okay. All right, y'all. I don't know why I'm having connection issues because I'm sitting right here in the house. I have no idea. It's never a win. Remember, it's a privilege. No, relationships, you're right. Being in a relationship is a privilege for the man and for the woman. But just understand the evolutionary nature of men. They are competitive and conquering and controlling by nature. And so they set out with a goal in mind. Now, this is masculine men. This is not the younger, more feminized generation. This is masculine men. They set out to have a goal. And then once they achieve that goal, they go check. And then they go on to set out to achieve another goal. That is deep inside of every masculine man. They are very goal-oriented, reward-oriented. And that is how you actually train and teach men how to give you what you want. It's positive reinforcement, not negative reinforcement. Okay. It's Q. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Your guidance is always on point. Thank you. He says, so are women. No, women are different. Women are different. And if you spend any time over on my platform, you know this. Men and women are not the same, and that's okay. Men are very different by nature, as far as evolutionary psychology goes, than women are. Women have their issues too. I've spoken at length about them. Okay, so I'm not just picking on the men. I hold everybody accountable. Women have their stuff. Women are more sensitive to negative emotion than men are. That's why women make crucial decisions based solely on feelings. Okay, there are more and more women doing it too in London. Wow. You're saying they are only there for the honeymoon period? So they're only there for the honeymoon period and then they're moving on to other men? But y'all know why this is. Men have become more feminized and women have become more masculinized. And until women see the power in their femininity, there will always be this role reversal until men actually stand up and do what men do. There will always be this role reversal. It's quite sad for me to see. As someone who's older and did not grow up this way, I think it's just straight up weird. I think it's weird that a man give me his number and expect me to call him and expect me to, I think that's just straight up weird. I have no interest in it. I'll spend the rest of my life alone before I participate in that dynamic. Okay? I'm going to be the love interest to myself. Okay? I will not do that. I will not engage with feminine men. I'm not interested in that. That's crazy to me. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Like I said, because that's not how I was raised. That's not how I do things. Okay. Wow. That's why the man and woman need to be building together so the goals remain within the relationship. Agreed. And remember, healthy relationships are co-created. That means two people coming together. It's like building a house. You lay out the plans and you put everything down on the plans that both of you want in the house that you're building. And then you're going to bring all your tools and your equipment, and together you're going to build the house of your dreams. And then when you move into the house of your dreams, you're going to do what you need to do to maintain that house. That's how it's supposed to go. It's not just one person doing all the work. It's just not just one person making all the plans. It is co-created. All right, I'm not sure if this is a man or a woman. I've been alone since 2011. Well, baby, you're never alone because God is always with you. And hopefully you have friends. Hopefully you have family. Please don't put so much weight on your romantic relationships. There are 7 forms of love, and I don't want you to focus just on the passionate form of love. Can't be dealing with all the dynamics. Understood. But just know that just like you exist, other people out there like you exist, and you just need to find those people, right? I consider myself an outlier, and guess what? A lot of my friends are too. We have all, made a commitment to find other outliers. So we have very similar ways of thinking and ways of doing things when it comes to relationships. So we've attracted each other. So think about that. All right, Lynette spoke to you before. I'm not sure who that is. All right, y'all, I got 2 minutes. Oh, lost my husband in 2011. Saying thing 2. All right. No, I get it. That it's difficult. It's no easy feat. I just released a video the other day that says all of us, even the great people, even the great communicators, even the great conflict resolutors and all of that, like we're all struggling. Because we have more insecurely attached people right now in the world than we have securely attached. Like the trauma of the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s is like catching up with us. So that's what's going on. All right, I've got a minute before I need to jump into my session. So I'm going to hop off. I want you all to remember that coaching is on sale this month. It's 25% off. I have went into Pillar and I've changed all the prices to reflect the discount. So please consider one-on-one coaching. Okay, please consider that. I have availability during the day. I have availability at night, on the weekends. So go in, check out my Pillar link. It's at the link in my bio on Instagram. It is down in the description box below if you're on YouTube. And please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Please like this video and share it with anyone you think could benefit from it. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, stay open to love. One of the number one reasons why women struggle with dating and relationships today is that they choose men who are not ready for anything real. Ladies, there are lots of great relationship-ready men out here. However, you need to learn how to choose them. I wrote this book to teach you how to do just that. Get your copy of Choose Well, a simple formula to determine the best man for you on Amazon today.